Congratulations on purchasing your new Skyball. This is no ordinary paddleball. It's a high-performance bat for beginners right through to professionals.
Your ASB is designed by the World Masters champion Peter Fish and is ready for action. But first you must get to know how the adjustable spool system works. Before learning to play, try using the spool feeder system that lengthens and shortens the elastic cord. A short cord is much easier to use than a long cord, but your goal as a player will be to use the long cord, which will allow you to perform all the fancy tricks that the professionals do. To lengthen the cord, simply remove the plug and turn the spool in the direction of the arrow. To shorten, turn in the opposite direction. When you have the desired length, position the plug back into the bat. Now you are ready to play. Start with the basic up bounce and master this trick by hitting it 50 times before trying anything else. When you have mastered this, lengthen the cord a few inches and learn again. In this way, you will quickly have the cord to a full length and be able to perform the fancy tricks. By now, you will be learning how the elastic performs and begin to understand the principle of keeping the beat. If you don't watch the ball, it's easier to learn. You must now further understand how the spool feeder system works so that simple maintenance problems can be solved. Your adjustable Skyball comes with an extra 3 meters of elastic on the spool. But if the cord is released and rewound continually, the elastic can stretch and tangle on the spool. This happens because undue pressure has been put on the cord when rewinding. It is a common error to hold the ball and rewind the spool. If this happens, the spool will not turn. To rectify, you must release the pin that holds the spool and the bat and remove to untangle. The pin simply clicks back into position when the tangle-free spool is reinserted. It's no big problem, but very important to know how to maintain a free-flowing spool. You are now back in business and beginning to learn the other basic tricks as outlined on the pack. But now the next problem occurs, the string breaks. However, don't panic, retie the cord onto the ball, inserting the elastic cord under the special loop molded into the ball. It helps if you know how to perform a Boy Scout reef knot, but any old granny knot will do. So now you are playing again and will be mastering some more advanced tricks such as the football. But let's go back to basics and go through all the tricks one by one as the champions teach us and let us know their secrets. Up bounce. With the ball on the top of the bat, commence hitting the ball in an upwards direction, moving the bat up and down in a short rhythmic action. Secret: keep the front of the bat tilted upwards slightly and do not watch the ball. Down bounce. Reverse of up bounce, but this time keep front of bat tilted downwards slightly. Secret: don't hit the ball so hard and move the bat in a straight line. Counting number of hits helps you keep the rhythm. Side stroke. Start with an up or down bounce, then use a scooping motion, commence hitting the ball out to the side. Secret: drag the ball back onto the bat. Push out. Start doing the down bounce, then using an upwards movement with your arm, scoop the ball as it hits the bat out to the front. Secret: lift your whole arm as you hit the ball on the bat. Fly pass. When doing the push out, let the ball fly past the bat and over your shoulder. Then let it come back again and commence hitting. Secret. No secret to this one. You will probably do it accidentally when learning the push-out. Trick is to make it look intentional. Whistle as it goes by. Twister. This trick can be performed while doing an up or down bounce. This time you must hit the ball using alternate sides of the bat. Secret. Watch out as the string gets twisted around the bat. It comes back faster every second hit. Football. Commence the push-out aiming about 45 degrees to the ground. When the elastic is at its full extent and is about to bring the ball back to the bat, drag the bat down to your knee. This will cause the ball to drop, and with practice you can kick it with your foot. Secret: drag the ball onto your foot by pulling the bat backwards. It's not as hard as it looks. Two-handed. By now you have learnt that it is not really necessary to watch the ball. It's the sound and rhythm that's important. Using equal length cord on each bat, start hitting both balls upwards. Again, it's not as hard as it looks. Secret: look in the center of the two bats and listen for the sound. Shoot the moon. Begin with the push out, then hit the ball with the reverse side of the bat outwards in front of you and then deflect the ball upwards to the moon. Continue with consecutive shots. 6 shooter. Using your ring finger or third index finger, insert finger in hole at end of handle. Begin hitting the up bounce or side stroke or somewhere in between. After each hit, spin the bat on the finger 6 shooter style. Groundhog. Start with the push out at about a 45-degree angle to the ground. When the ball is at its full extent, drag the bat backwards so that the ball hits the ground. As it returns to the bat, hit upwards. Continue this trick with consecutive groundhogs. Drop kick. Upwards hit at 45 degrees from ground position. Allow ball to hit ground before it hits bat. Continue in consecutive drop kicks. Under the bridge. Start with the side stroke, then allow ball to go under your lifted right leg and hit the ball on the other side. Return to side stroke, then try the other bridge using left leg. Boxing Muhammad Ali. Commence with push out, then turn bat on side and guide ball back onto your fist, hitting outwards using both fists alternately. Baseball. Push out and catch ball in other hand, baseball style. Lock ball. Push out and lock ball under fingers as it returns to bat. Gunslinger. Same as 6 shooter except you toss bat into the air between each hit and catch the handle before hitting the ball again. Maradona. Shoot the moon backwards over your shoulder and allow ball to drop onto your raised underside of your shoe. Kick upwards over your head and start again. Hole in one. Hold top of bat and lob ball into the hole in the handle. Knee knock. Push out with ball guided down to your knee which knocks ball out. Michael Jackson. After a few hits outwards, allow ball to do a low fly pass and go backwards through your legs. Apollo 11. Commence with the side stroke, then catch the cord halfway out and using a flick action rotate the ball in orbit round your hand. A docking maneuver can be now done by hitting the ball back and forth while in orbit. To get out of orbit, toss ball and cord into the air and start hitting again. Pocket. Hit the ball doing up bounce, then place bat near pocket to guide ball into pocket for effect. Milk the cow. Two-handed trick using shorter cord. Place finger on cord halfway down the bat handle and press against handle. Start doing the down bounce backwards at 45-degree angle, then through legs to an angle of 80 degrees. Hit each ball alternately to milk the cow. Foot trap. Commence with a few football kicks, then trap the ball under your foot instead of kicking it. Jumping jack. Place one bat on top of another. Hit one ball up and one ball down alternately to start the jumping jack. It's now possible to do two-handed jumping jacks using 4 bats. Skyball, skyball. Competition to see how long you have the cord and still hit the ball continuously. Two-handed freestyle. Champion's choice. Anything goes. All combinations of above tricks can be achieved.
I hope you enjoy your new Skyball, and I look forward to seeing you in Sydney, Australia for the next World Paddleball Championships.